And it's like
Okay.
somebody that I want to run for Congress is somebody that I want to be a solid fucking man, a solid grown man, adult like. Doesn't go around clubhouse talking like a little bitch.
No,
You get what I'm
John,
saying?
tag me
An
in.
adult.
No. Before John gets to go, now see, now you've awoken the dragon.
Dragging me, telling me some weird shit.
Hold up, John. Don't let me have this one. So, hey, Lord, you've made it very, very evident before you ever even had to give your age, exactly what mental fortitude that you're using in order to use these fancy words about someone that you obviously probably, I don't even know how long you've been on Clubhouse, or if you know how to navigate like to tie your own shoes each day. But listen. I would rather trust someone that says grab her by the pussy than I would someone like Joe Biden. And if that's not diplomatic enough for you, if that doesn't work for you, Lord, someone who has to literally talk about overcompensating, someone who has to call himself Lord. I mean, like I would have more stock and more masculinity in someone that could actually call themselves by a name than something like Lord. It's like, really, what are you trying to do here? Grow the fuck up. Tell your mom I'm sorry for whatever it was that you did last week. You want to come home and that your little prodigal son.
Nobody can respect that.
Yes, but the thing is that they respect you even less. By what you're saying, they respect you far less.
Never will ever push for anybody like this to be a leader. Because you're a bitch.
So what jurisdiction? Well, first of all, what state do you live in? I don't even care what affiliation you are, right or left, blue or red. Yeah, of course, he's a bit. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I didn't. I stopped myself. But he was calling you the B word, John, and I don't think that you're a bitch. But he did kind of talk like.
Well, see, Kitty, this is where projection comes into play. Where if somebody casts vulgar dispersions against you, generally that shows their lack of self confidence. Because if your claim is that I'm a bitch and I have no self confidence, but you're coming here at 1 in the morning to tell me that I'm a bitch and have no self confidence, is it really me or is it you? So that's the thing about projection, where especially when you cast aspersions on somebody, is it really worth your time to cast a dispersion on somebody and slander them? It's a you problem. So maybe that has something to do with Brad Stauffenberger as well. Maybe we've learned something here this evening.
And the room I was just in too. I mean, honestly, that's key lesson for me, and I wouldn't have came in here so red hot. I think so for sure. And if that little bitch happens to understand you. If you listen to the replays on this, we don't care about your vote. But for everybody else that wants to help, all proceeds to, well, the link will be somewhere where you can find. I don't have it on hand.
And thank you for your campaign contribution, Kitty. It will not go to waste. I promise to you that I'm going to do a lot of the heavy lifting myself. And if you were here, I would take you up to Rockford and Peoria with me, and we would get the signatures to get on that March primary.
I'm working on getting up there, and if I can donate more, I will, and I definitely will.
Oh, don't worry about the money.
If not, I'll get my family here because they will definitely be 100% backing you. And I don't know anybody on Clubhouse that considers themselves to have the same mindset and philosophy politically like you do. And yeah, Brad's one of them. A lot of things that you talked about, he talked about too.
I know, there's a lot of things I agree with him on, but
he's so pissed off.
There's a lot of things I don't. I can just play for you. Go to Pepe's room that he just had, and you can hear what Brad's political positions are. He talks a lot of shit. He thinks he's hot shit and he knows everything. It's unbelievable. The guy is in no position of power, but yet he's got opinions on every senator and congressperson who's ruling the country. Meanwhile, he's a fucking claims manager at a children's hospital. He denies little kids their health insurance. Or he's going to the health insurance companies and fighting for the children. I'm sure there's a lot of good things about Brad, but you know what? It doesn't matter if there's 99 good things and one bad thing. I would consider the one bad thing that he has done against me is drag me for 2 days and slander me and not even have a conversation. Just vociferously word vomit out slander and defamation for 2 days straight and make death threats against women. What kind of a man makes death threats against women all day long on a social audio? Somebody with a fucking uh, probably brain clot. So, it's not a health problem. It's a personality problem. Maybe it's a traumatic brain injury from the war. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to talk about that. I don't even want to go there. Maybe it's PTSD from losing the strongest woman in his life. My phone is dying. John, take care of you. All right, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like to bring up their children or their deceased spouses, but that'll only take you so far in terms of sympathy with the campaign to elect candidate Congressman John Kitover. It won't work on my ears because when you make death threats, either against me or against women that I know, and you defame me and slander me for 2 days straight, sorry, your management has got to know what you're doing. You're not going to get away with it when you attack me. It's just not going to happen. So, Mr. Tough Guy, I hope you like the unemployment line because you know what? You probably won't get unemployment when you get terminated for the crimes you're committing, the laws that you're breaking, the fact that you're not working, that you're here on Clown House talking all day long, Brad. If you try to drag down somebody, they might grab you and drag you down with them. So be careful, what you say, Brad. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to leave this room open and I hope you all have a good night. This is Texas Children's Hospital notified about Brad Stauffenberger.
I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou hast now is not thy husband, and that thou saidest truly. And the woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet.
Cohabitation. In other words, she's saying, how do you know this? How do you know this about me? How do you know that I've had all of these things all of
It was a campaign to elect candidate Congressman Kitover. I just want to say Clubhouse is incredibly pathetic. After having made many recordings of Clubhouse as well as X Spaces and having exclusive content versus actual intelligence versus people who are just wasting their time doing gossip and drama and stirring pots, it's such a huge fucking waste of time. It's unbelievable. So if you kick me from your pathetic little room and you think you're actually doing anything on this app, believe me, you're not doing anything. You're wasting your time. That's the only message I have for you. So I'm waiting for Mojo's return so we can kick this campaign back off here on Clubhouse, because otherwise it's a total waste of time. And there's some pathetic ass people here who are wasting their time doing nothing. Just wanted to let it out, let everybody know my thoughts. How pathetic.